What up? What up? What up? It's your boy Lil Terry, man. We back.
What going on, man? One more time, man. It's your boy SouthSide Mike.
And you are in the crib on the
For sure.
EFABU talk show, man. Look,
Yes. What's going on, my brother?
man. Hey, first of all, I want to give a shout out to the staffs. You know what I'm saying? Your boy SouthSide.
True.
Of course, myself, Lil Terry.
Shout out
to the subscribers, you know what I'm saying? Terry, shout out to you.
Yes, sir.
Tanya. I think it's Tanya. And Crenshaw. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Crenshaw. I always mess up on the subscribers. I don't know why. I'm gonna get it right though. I'm gonna get it right. But I appreciate, you know what I'm saying, our producer, man, PR, Jonathan Coleman.
Yes, sir.
That bad boy, man, he been busting it.
He's
real.
always working.
Not busting it. No Diddy. I'm sorry. But he
no
been
Diddy. My boy always working though. He
been working though. He been working.
You got your helmet for the night?
We got some hitters. Debra Sue.
Yes.
Tiffany from the private room.
Okay.
And your girl, Trenessa Beene, for Transforming You Inc. She is definitely Trenessa is actually big on transforming, you know what I'm saying, women in a sense. She's been transforming different things of that nature. So when it comes down to this topic here, especially when dealing with, you know, women, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. So definitely just shout out to everybody. Our guest gonna come on at 7:15.
True.
You know what I'm saying? 7:15. So we're gonna give it enough, you know what I'm saying, room, you know what I'm saying, so it to grow. But I definitely want to just give a shout out to everybody, man.
Yeah, big ups. Big ups to the staff.
This our what? Second show? Third show? Fourth show in the crib?
We're on 4. We're on 4.
Is this a fourth?
We're on 4. We're definitely on 4.
Okay. I'm just gonna throw it out there though. I want to know if women really think that they clean after taking a shower. Like I really want to know if women really think they're like 100% clean.
You be
once
wild.
They get out the shower.
Well, you know what I'm saying. Based on the experiences, it's gonna based on how they feel, bro. Whatever they feel, that's what it's gonna be.
I'm gonna tap in here. That's what I'm gonna tap in right here.
Good luck, bro.
Right here.
Good luck. I've been trying to tap. I've been trying to
tap. All the luck we can today.
I've been trying to tap into mentals for years. Good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck.
It's gonna be good luck, though. All right?
Good luck. If you ain't touching the heartstring with it, I don't think it really mattered to them. And that's just real.
What you mean by that?
They based off their feelings, bro. They move off of feelings. They don't move off of logic.
So I always thought that women is not human beings. They're like literally different from, like, they came from a different planet. Like they are
definitely a species of their own. I'll give you that.
I'm trying to tell you.
They are part of the human race, but they are definitely a species completely of their own. And it's like they live in their world. And if you don't fit in their world, hey man, it's
we gonna get into that world. If we gonna get into that world, I got the right question.
That's a tough world to live in. That's a tough world to live in. Now, I will understand. Now, that statement that used to always get said when they say you can't live with them and you can't live without them, I so wholeheartedly understand that statement now. After all the years of me dealing, I understand that statement so much. You cannot live with a woman and you cannot live without a woman. Like, that is a double-edged sword if I've ever felt one.
Man, you can break that down. I really believe that it's more of a one. I'm just gonna throw a curveball in, right? To say that statement to a woman, it's like giving them the opportunity to have a big head. You can't live without me.
You already got big head.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, but we pretty much bigging it up more than what it needs to be. We don't need to give them we can't encourage women. We can't give them no props. We can't do nothing because it's going to give them a 2.0 of what they already is.
Man, I wasn't trying to be that tough, but I mean, you know, you might, you know what? You got your war gear, bro. You got your shield. You got your shield, your sword. Do you got your war equipment? Because right now it really sounds like you coming for battle. And
Bro,
saying
I
basically
always had questions for
that you
women.
making right now, and the women that we got coming on this panel, they are definitely like you got your shield, brother. Do you got your shield? If not,
I
we
was
can
born with a shield.
call Captain America right now. He got that titanium motherfucker because you gonna need it. You
Hey, I
gonna
was
need it.
born with a shield, baby.
Cause boy, listen, man, you poking right now. You poking the bear right now, and it's like I ain't, you know what I'm saying. And they always say in the fight, you know what I'm saying, don't help me, help the bear, nigga. You gonna need help tonight.
Look, I just speak on like realistic things. But I'm saying when it comes down to a female,
I feel you.
it's like they was already born with expectations. Men wasn't. We wasn't necessarily born with a woman was already born with expectations. By the time they hit 12, they didn't already know what their marriage was, husband, you know what I'm saying, they was going to be, what type of clothes they were already done fantasize their whole future. You know what I'm saying? They already did this.
I mean, I think that come from, you know what I'm saying, the mother. The mother is always gonna big up the daughter and like, you know, let the daughter know, like, you know, you are the pinnacle of everything. So, and I think that's, and even I'm not even gonna just say mothers, because you know, dads, I think dads help a lot of that too, with that daddy girl shit. You baby your, you know what I'm saying, you baby your baby girl or whatever you call her, your baby girl. So it's like they definitely grow up with that mindset of feeling like I really can't do wrong. You know what I'm saying? And it's like when they get into the real world and the dating world, and they got men starting to point out those wrongdoings, it's like,
I think, hey, you got a point. I think, wait a minute. Now, wait a minute. Before we start the show, right? Oh, wait. I think the problem is the man more than the woman when it comes down to a woman, to a girl. I'm gonna tell you why. The woman is more hard on the female. Like they can't really get nothing. They can't get no snacks. They can't go outside. You know what I'm saying? Like they can go outside. They can do this and do that. But when it comes down to that father, to that daughter,
I mean,
they
but you
try to
figure,
give them though. So it is on us though.
but I'm saying
It's
that's the equivalent of, because it would be the same equivalent of how a dad treats his son. He's going to be tougher on his son because you are me. You are a product of me. I know what you have the potential to be, and I know what you can turn out to be if you're not guided in the right direction. So it's
So
like
are
I'm
daddy girls the worst? Did we create the problem in women's society? Did daddies the what's it called? Girl daddies. What is it
spit
called?
this shit out. Daddy's girl.
Daddy's girl.
Uh-huh.
Is the daddy girl is the worst? If the daddy's girl is the worst, that means that the men created the problem.
I mean, I've had the opportunity in my lifetime to deal with females that have been raised by their fathers, and I've dealt with females that didn't have a father in the home with them. So they all act alike. I don't think it really matters if the dad there or not. The only thing I think the dad really was structuring that is how she views men. Like how she act per se, that's just gonna be her and pretty much how her mama is. You know what I'm saying? It's like her mama gonna help fuel how she act. But I think a man being in the house is gonna help fuel how she view men out in the world. Once she gets out into that playing field of like, now we out here, I'm dating now. So she'll have a different outlook on men if her father was actually around. Now, if her dad wasn't around, it's a good chance she ain't gonna have no respect for men because she don't know what the fuck she looking at when she see a man.
So okay, so then that means we created the society of the world. So say for instance, like if a man worked, provide, treated his mother like a queen, um, showered her and spoiled I'm talking about the mother, right?
Right.
And the daughter sees that.
Yeah.
And they starting to get a little taste of it because they're daddy's girl. So in a sense, we kind of created the chaos.
I mean,
Are we the problem?
if
Did we
if
do
the
this?
if the dad is catering and showering the mom and he's not getting nothing in return for that, then yes, he's definitely created the problem. But if the mother's actually reciprocating the same love that the dad is putting out, I can't say that the dad is going to, like, he's the problem, because that's just how a relationship supposed to go. I give, you give what I give what you give, type scenario. But
well, somebody created this.
a lot of times the daughter don't see the other side of it. Like, they don't see what mom does. They don't see the behind the door shit. They don't see that. You know what I'm saying? They don't get that opportunity to really see like what's really going on in the background. They just see what's out in front of them. So, you know what I mean? I guess men would have created that issue in a sense, but I mean, I ain't taking blame.
Don't tell them that though. Don't tell the women that. Don't do that.
Hell no.
Oh man, did we just solve a problem?
Hell no.
The problem, man.
And listen, I mean, as a father that has a daughter, I understand the concept, because I think I'm a little lenient on my daughter when I probably should be a little tougher. Man. But it's hard, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say it's hard, but you know, it's hard. That's baby girl.
It's hard to tell your baby girl no.
It's not hard. No, it's definitely not hard to tell her no. Let's get that. It's hard for me. That no is tattooed in my vocabulary. I throw that no out there quick. But I mean, as far as like trying to really.
So you don't double back?
Hell no. Once I say no, no is no. I'm standing firm on that shit. I'm standing firm.
I'm weak then. I'm weak.
Yeah. I'm standing firm on my no.
But anyway,
I'm standing firm on my no with my daughter, with my woman. It don't, nigga. If I say no, no is no. Goddamn it, and that's the end of it. Like, no, I'm not doubling back on nothing. No,
I can't look at the face. But anyway,
that's the problem.
We about to get ready to lunch. Our first commercial break. After the commercial break, we will bring on our guests.
Yes, indeed.
I think I put in the wrong one.
You did.
I think I put it in the wrong one. But anyway, we're gonna keep this bad boy rocking. We're gonna keep this bad boy rocking.
This nigga here, man. You gotta tighten up on your backstroke, sir.
I gotta tighten up on my backstrokes, man.
Tighten up on your backstroke, man.
So we ain't gonna hold y'all long, man. We got Trenessa Beene that's in the building.
Yes,
founder, indeed. CEO, Transforming You Inc. Welcome to the show.
Welcome.
What's happening?
Hello, everyone.
How you doing?
I know you've been listening. Yeah.
Yes.
You've been listening. So we're just gonna kick off the party. We're gonna kick off the party with our first question. Before we do that, introduce yourself.
My name is Trenessa Beene. I am originally from Tupelo, Mississippi, but I live in a place called Sugar Hill, Georgia, which is a place not too big, not too small, kind of in between. But I love what I do in the community. As a founder, I founded a company called Transforming You Inc. 6 years ago, and we're all over the world changing lives, transforming lives one day at a time.
All right. So speaking about she's been transformed, we're gonna drop this bombshell right quick, right? And this is the first question that we have amongst our guests. So go ahead.
All right, so you got the transforming you. So we're gonna really see how much transforming you do with the women in the community. So my question to you: can women put their feelings to the side for the betterment of a relationship?
I feel that they can. I feel. I'm sorry. What you saying?
I said I like how you opened up with that.
Yes, it depends on the woman. Everybody is different.
I'm finna say, not all women can.
Oh yeah. No, it depends on the individual. And it really depends on what the woman has gone through, her lifestyle. It just depends.
So you talking
But I
about it
do
come
feel
from hurt?
like it could come from a variety of different things. It could come from her not having her dad in her life, like we were stating, like you guys were stating earlier. It could come from hurt from a man. It could come from uh, just things that she went through in her life. But if
so
she is, go ahead.
so with that, don't hurt just come with life.
It does. And it could be hurt after hurt after hurt after hurt. But she has to get to a point in her life. You know, it's a series and it's phases. So
Okay.
yeah, when she get to that point, then she'll be like, oh, well, you know what? It ain't even like that no more. Let me just calm down and understand, So yeah,
Well, my thing is, I think that dealing with women, I think they first hurt was when it was little. Mama say, no, they can't stop something like that, or they can't get a lighty pop, you know what I'm saying, or a starburst, because I just think females are just born like naturally born with feelings. Like it's just everything revolves around feelings. Before
They
they even
born,
reach 15, 16, 18, 20, I just think everything revolves around feelings when it comes down to a female. They think with their feelings.
the feelings are definitely the
because they
pinnacle.
think they what? I missed you on that. They think they what?
Huh? No, I think most women think with their feelings. Everything has to be resolved around their feelings. That's the reason why they hurt so quickly. Because
Facts.
everything is feelings.
Facts.
So if they
Women
learn how,
women are they're very emotional. We're emotional beings. Some
True.
men are emotional too, but women are more emotional, I feel, than a man.
That's true. I can agree to that. Women are definitely more emotional than men. Some men are more prone to, some men will, wear their feelings on their sleeves. But I think that's why men don't hurt as much as women. Or because like y'all will lead with y'all feelings on everything, so it's easy for y'all to get disappointed because you expect this because of my feelings, or I expect that because of my feelings. And the first time somebody don't match your feelings, it's like everything go to shamble. Everything is in the shit now, and it's like that's tough, man. That's
better step
tough.
on eggshells, boy. Gotta
That's
step on them
tough, man.
eggshells.
That's tough.
Hey, look, our next guest just stepped in the building. I don't want to
True.
hold anybody long. We just now getting spiced up. Her name is Sunshine from the private room. I am very proud that she's actually on the show. What's
Okay.
happening, young lady?
Hey, so I'm an old lady. I took a nap, and for some reason, I thought it was 8. So please excuse me for being for being late because I took a nap and I just woke up.
No,
You
you
had an
okay? You
alarm set.
okay? So, Trenessa
Yes.
Beene, Sunshine, Trenessa Beene.
Hi. Hello, Queen.
Hi,
How are
how are
you?
you?
I'm
I'm
great.
great. How are you?
I am beautiful. I am beautiful. Thank you for asking.
So
So
it was one
since
You're
question that
welcome.
just passed. I want to give you an opportunity to cover it. Go ahead, Mike.
Okay.
Answer what was just
right,
said.
so the question that was just posed to Miss Bean was, can women put their feelings to the side for the betterment of a relationship?
Ooh. I think that we can. I think so.
Now,
I think so.
I'm glad you I'm glad you opened up the way you did. So I want you to see the difference in the opening. She said, I
Okay.
think. She opened up with, I feel. So
Okay.
the
Okay.
the two differences are right there. One is thinking, one is
And
Right.
what
feeling.
is still?
So
Yeah.
that's why I stopped her when she opened up, and I was like, I like the way you opened it, because she instantly went to her feelings. Instantly. Like, I feel. So it was like the logic went completely out the window, and it was like, you know
So
what?
It was a
that
trick.
is not what
It was a
just
trick,
happened.
baby.
Hey, that's exactly what
That
happened.
is
Because
not what just happened.
you ask a woman what she thinks, she's gonna tell you what she feels. You ask a man what he feel,
Uh,
he's gonna tell you what he think.
oh
That's it.
goodness,
Okay,
goodness.
so what's your
I
rebuttal?
think y'all are reading into that a little bit much.
Okay,
I
It's,
agree.
I think
this
y'all are just y'all that kind of went into that a little bit too much.
this is
Y'all
y'all
reading between too
this is
many
y'all
lines.
day. This is y'all day. What? Why do men read deeply into feelings? Like why do men speak about y'all feelings so much? And why shouldn't we
Well,
just leave it alone?
I'm not saying that you should leave it alone.
Hmm.
I'm not, but I do believe,
She's
and
staying
I
away
do
from that
think,
word feel, boy. She's staying away from that word.
oh, because I don't want anything to be misconstrued with my meanings of what I'm trying to say. Now, my other queen can witness this that they didn't even let me finish my statement. But anyway, um, yeah, I think that men really just need to not men are not emotional creatures, right? They're not the type that are going to go around saying how they feel. They're not going to be saying that they're hurt or angry and all that kind of stuff. And so sometimes they look to us to kind of help them with identifying how they feel and to dig a little bit deeper or push a little bit deeper. So I just think that, when it comes to men and focusing on feelings with a woman, it's because they're not able to do that themselves. Most men.
I'm gonna let you answer, Miss Bean, and then I'm gonna have a rebuttal.
Okay, the same question
Yeah,
or something
just
different?
ping pong for what she just said.
Well, that's the thing. I already said that men are totally different from us. They're emotional. We're emotional beings. Like we're nurturers, and not saying that we care more, but we do care a little extra. We go a little deeper than men do. I
Mhm.
feel.
Okay, so my rebuttal is, and I can wait to the man cave.
Man,
Um,
what?
You
Every
laughing at
time
me
we
because I
say,
said I
see,
feel.
yes,
Yep.
yes,
That's
that is why
that's
he
the
is
way that I
laughing.
feel. I know, but that's my feelings. I'm not gonna say I think or I
I love
believe.
it.
That's the way
I
that I
love it.
feel right
I
now.
love it.
feelings. Okay, so my thing is, touch based on what you said, Miss Tiff. Is that men is not natural, um, emotion. Like we're not emotional, right?
Right.
But I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest on the panel. Men are emotional. It's just that
Mhm.
women have not yet opened up a space to allow a man to share his feelings without being considered soft. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like a weakened point in a relationship.
I would
So
I wouldn't even say that they're considered soft for sharing their feeling. At the
Yeah.
point in, at the point in time when a man share his feelings, 9 times out of 10, those feelings get overshadowed because a woman's going to come back with how she feels. She's not going to take the time to really listen to what he's feeling.
mm,
She's going to now incorporate her feelings into the conversation. So whatever he was talking about get overshadowed by her feelings. Her feelings are the pinnacle. Like that's it. My feel, this is what I feel, and that's flat rate. That's it. I don't want to hear nothing else because I feel. So
y'all agree, right?
Well,
Yeah, y'all agree. Y'all agree.
not all. No, no. Not all the
mm,
way because it's not all. Not all the time is it about how she feels. Both feelings count. Both feelings matter. But I see what
we
you're
know that.
saying because it really. Yeah. I see what you're saying, but it's not all the time. It depends on the person. It depends on. It does. It depends on her and the person
I,
I
that
think
they're with.
I need to be.
women is one being. Women is one being. So
But I don't.
when
I don't
huh?
believe that. I don't believe that all women are like that because you have to
No.
if you know your man and if you know that he's having a bad day or that he's going through something or he's quiet or his behaviors have changed, then you're going to want to find out what's going with him and you're going to want to provide that safe space for him to be able to talk to you. Because if not, then you're not really supporting him the way you're supposed to. You're not really being the woman in his life that he should have. So that's not every woman that doesn't give a man his space. Some women don't, but not every woman.
Until his quietness is
Absolutely.
based off of you.
Until
Okay,
what? Say
like
that
we
again.
Until his quietness is based off of you.
It could be.
Like
It could
once
be
he
based off of me.
like once he presents his issue and you are the issue, his feelings
Hmm.
don't matter no more. Now is how I feel.
Um, you know what? I
Yeah.
think I see. I'm about to ask some ages here because I feel like age might be a factor in this conversation. I really do.
Think age is a
I
factor?
really do. I think so.
How old you
I
think I
really
am?
do.
How old you think I am?
I'm gonna say under 35.
I am 41 years old.
Okay, I would have never guessed
Oh, I
that.
trust me, I know. That's why I'm thinking
I
on a
would have
whole
never
different.
guessed that.
I'm thinking on a whole different level.
But
sounds
you're
pretty
not
I
close.
as
just
you're
look young.
about to say, but you're
I'm.
not as old as me.
How old are you?
I'm 47.
We're in the same age bracket.
I'm
I'm
47.
50.
We're in the same age.
Yes, she's
You're,
50.
you're in the same age as my sister. Me and you are
It's
pretty much in the
already
same age bracket.
proven that y'all men are not on the same wavelength as us when it
What?
comes
What?
to maturity. We
What?
mature faster, so
So
we
this
are
That,
age.
more
that's what society
mature
says.
at
So this age.
47 than 40.
I know a lot of women over 40, immature, still act like little high school girls. So
I agree.
that age don't really matter. That age is not a
I
factor.
agree. I know. I was just
So
messing with y'all. I was just
no,
messing
no,
with
no, no.
y'all. But
You
Oh,
I
I
good.
do
know.
feel that
Oh, I
I
know.
feel like it's all in the women that you're dating. You can't put every woman in the same category, just like we can't put
That's
every
true.
man in the same category.
That's
It's
very
true.
true. That's very true.
So just touch base on that. What about this? Can women handle true love through honest criticism? Not just I'm talking about honest criticism through love.
Honest criticism.
Honest criticism from the person that she's in a relationship with?
Yes.
Okay. Again, like I said earlier, if you are supporting your man, then you should be able to let him speak and voice his concerns or his opinions or his issues with you. Yeah, we might react emotionally at first. Yeah, we might. But if we really value him and we care for him, because you said true love, then we're going to have to take it. We're going to at least have to listen to what he has to say. That doesn't mean we have to agree with it. But I'd
True.
rather you tell me, like, for instance, I prefer for you to tell me that you prefer to be with multiple women, right? Like you're not satisfied with one woman. I'd rather you tell me that and me make a decision and have a conversation with you than for you to just go out and cheat. So, if it's a bill, he wants to buy a 60-inch TV that costs whatever. We should have a conversation about it and we work through it together. So no matter how big or how small, you should be able to have a conversation about it. Because I'd
Yes.
rather you be honest and let me make a
That
decision
rebuttal.
from there and how I want to move forward.
Nice, nice put. What you think, Miss Bean?
I love that you put that way. To keep arguments and keep things calmly, just talk it out. I always tell people, and I'm not like a counselor or anything, but I'm a life coach. So what I've learned, I'm divorced. I've been divorced like 2 years, but what I've learned is two people can't talk at the same time. You let that person talk, then you put like a cup or a plate or something right there, and then flip it over and like, okay, it's your time now. Just to keep confusion down. You don't want to, especially if you have children, arguing and acting a fool in front of people or either in your household. So I feel like you should, just try to keep everything calm.
So with knowledge, obviously from you two, the maturity is what she used. Um, how can listen,
I
listen? So
remember
look,
how we went back and forth before, Terry. I remember how we went through this
oh
before. Go
yeah,
ahead, go
you know
ahead.
we
I'm
we
listening.
always like the room updated, but no. So it's 20. We in 2024, right? So obviously, 90s, 80s, and 70s was just different when it come down to the glow of women. 2000 on up, there's barely a glow on women. If y'all know what that glow is, you follow what I'm saying? It's barely glow on women in 2000 and up, right? So what can you possibly say to women nowadays that can create a space for a man to feel comfortable of letting her know how he feel and what he wants to do that's not necessarily considered normal? Which means when you said, hey, I want to be with you, but I want to try this out, or I want to try this out, or how about this, or maybe you should do this. How can, from a woman's point of view, how can y'all create that space, you know what I'm saying, to open up to a guy?
I don't want to interrupt because we usually start
I
talking
like
at
the
the same
pauses
time. I
though.
don't
I
want to
like the
interrupt.
pauses. That's
I
a
don't want to
pause.
talk.
That wasn't an interrupt. That was a pause. I got him,
Um,
Southside. That was a pause, baby.
so y'all know from my podcast, we are very straight to the point.
Uh-huh.
And so I'm not gonna beat around the bush here either. I really feel like
But that's
when
why
you
you on
go
here.
into when you go into a relationship with somebody, you got to set the standards from the beginning. And so if I am dealing with someone, we're gonna already be having honest conversations when we're dating.
You should.
And so we want to keep those conversations going as we continue to date, court, get married, whatever it is, wherever, however we're going to go. But that's having those upfront, clear conversations, open conversations from the very beginning is just so important. So you just keep that going. But that's just me. Not everybody goes in,
Mm-hmm.
given all this information, but I feel like for me and the type of person that I am, that I like to put it out there first and let's talk about it because my lifestyle might not be your lifestyle and vice versa. And because I'm very aware of different relationship styles, I like to have those conversations up front. So hopefully they'll continue as we progress in our relationship. So women just have to be open. You can't always feel like your way is the right way. You have to give the man the platform to be able to speak and to voice himself. You have to do that.
That's a
You
one percenter.
can't
That shit sound.
always
Yeah.
be talking and he's supposed to listen to everything that you say. You're not supposed to do that. Do we
Are
do
y'all
that?
are
Yes.
y'all giving political answers right now?
No. This is me speaking on what I would do in my relationship. I'm very upfront and I talk about things upfront. And I
Okay, I'm
want
Yes,
just
us to
you
making,
do.
continue having
just
those
making sure.
conversations.
I just want to make sure y'all weren't just giving political answers because
Uh-uh.
I mean, like
What
I
you think,
want.
Mr. Bean? Miss Bean? Miss Bean? What do you think?
She hit it perfectly well because I'm the same way. I feel like when you're in a relationship, I'm just gonna be honest. Like on my first date, the very first date with my ex-husband, I think I just told my whole life story. Day one was being extra, extra honest, like for real. And I think sometimes men play off of that because they like, oh, she don't do this, she don't do this. Oh, she's a good mom. Oh, she's a good cook, or she's a good whatever. And then they feel off of that. And some men, some men will run with that and play on that because of the person that you are. But you told them the truth from the first day. And I stayed, I was married 16 years, y'all. 16 years, and it didn't work out. I did everything in my power to make it work, but sometimes it has to, and I'm good with
Yes.
it. I'm not bitter. I'm not angry. I am in a much better space, much better place. But I was extra honest, and I love hard. Some women love hard,
What does that
like,
mean?
and I'm one of those that, like, you come in the relationship and with the treatment and the charmingness is what he had. And I fell for it, and I fell in love rather quickly, is what I mean. I fell in love rather quickly with the way that the treatment, with the way that he treated me, and the way that he And I ain't gonna say pretended. I won't say that, but
So you fell in love with the gestures and not the man.
no, excuse me? Fell in love with what?
The gestures and not the man.
Like the jesters, the
No, no,
word.
no. No, no. I fell in love with him because of the charmingness and the way that he portrayed to be. And
You feel
it
like you
wasn't that.
told him. Yeah, you feel like you gave him your checklist and he started checking them off, but that
Yes.
wasn't genuinely who
And
he was.
that's exactly right. Because I am a good mother and I was a good mother before I got with him. And he saw the motherly skills and the way that I could treat his daughter. So he fell for that too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
oh, she's this, she's that. And I was already put together and I already had nice things and I was already stable. So that was that part in that too. What you laughing at? Why you laughing?
So look, we about to get ready.
I'm looking at him like, what is he laughing at over there? What
So
is he
look, we about
laughing
to
at?
get ready to step into a commercial.
I'm looking at the comments.
I have a rebuttal. Not a rebuttal. I have to after that. Then we go to Debra Sue. She just tap in. Let me get this commercial and then we go right back.
What's happening, man? What's
If
happening, man?
it
It's your boy
shows.
Southside Mike, man. One half of the infamous show, EFABU. You know what I'm saying? Please check in every Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, man. We go live, man. You know what I'm saying? Me, the boy Lil Terry, man. We turn it up. The crib. Y'all get with us, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff, man. Look, man, y'all got to be a part of this. You got to be a part of this. If you ain't a part of this, then you missing out. You want jokes? We got that. You want controversy? We got that. You want interesting topics? Man, we got that. So please, every Tuesday, come holler at your boys, man. 7 p.m., man. We go up, we go live, we go crazy, man. Southside Mike, man. Holler at your boy.
And that's that boy Southside. That's that boy Southside. We got Debra Sue. And listen, look at the panelists, man.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
Trenessa Beene in the building and Debra Sue. Boy, this is a. And so far, it's been
Hey,
going good.
Deborah.
What's up,
But we almost was at war.
Hey.
It's been a lot of political answers given, though. I'm not gonna lie. It's been a lot of political.
I'm not even into politics.
Given here.
It's been sounding politics, though.
Man,
I'm not into politics.
There's been a lot of political answers given tonight.
Hey, so we didn't do a formal introduction. So you can go ahead, Sunshine, and then Debra Sue, you can go after her.
Okay, I'm Sunshine Brown, and I'm the director of the Private Room with Tiffany, also the founder of VVP Project Safe Haven, which is a domestic violence organization helping victims of domestic violence and their children. Also a transformational coach, inspirational coach, and life coach. And I also do intimacy coaching with couples for about 3 years now. So a lot of different stuff. I love to talk about relationships. So
oh
it's
yeah,
gonna be fun.
That's why you here.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's up, Debra Sue?
What's up, my friend Terry? How you doing, baby?
What's happening?
No, not a whole lot. You know what? I wear so many hats. I'm just gonna try and give you a couple of them. I also, like my lady here, work with homelessness for women and children with Leading Families Home here in Toledo. I'm executive director on the vice chair on that board. And I'm also the executive director for the Vistula Community Awareness Foundation here that works with underrepresented undermarketed community, a particular one here in Toledo, Ohio. I'm also the owner and operator of Glass City Talent 419, as well as my publishing company. So several different things that I do. I'm also host of Toledo to the World, as you all know. So, well, at least you guys know that. So
and congratulations. Congratulations on your accomplishment.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations on that.
Nice. Thank you. They just recognized me in an article here for Black Excellence, and so I'm honored to be named in that article. Yes.
That's cool.
I thought you was Caucasian about that.
You know what? Shut up, Terry.
I ain't gonna hold you long, man. So we've been speaking about is I'm real quick, just real quick. We have spoke about, can women handle true love through honest criticism? I ain't gonna say the word, but I'm gonna see if we're gonna have a third wheel. So answer the question, ma'am. I'm gonna put it up right there. Can women handle true love through honest criticism?
I think grown women can. I think if you are grown and you are mature, you absolutely can handle criticism, honest criticism. In fact, you should not require anything except honest criticism, because I don't live in a fantasy world. Through love, through relationship, through business, and anything else. And to be honest with you, relationships are business relationships. And so you literally must absolutely have an honest conversation as well as honest criticism. As long as the criticism is beneficial and it's not something that's derogatory, but it's something that's it's honest. It's meant to make you better. It's meant to make you improve. It's meant to make the relationship better.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Grown women. Thank you for stressing that. Grown women.
So no. Okay. Speaking of grown women, right? Is grown women based off age, or is it based off of how they're that? Because y'all speaking about grown women. Now, there's a lot of people that's 40 that's not awesome.
There's a lot of people that's 60 and 50 that's not grown.
Right.
So what consider a woman a grown woman though? Like what is a grown woman? Like, I'm grown. Don't play with me. Like what is that?
It's literally, in my opinion, it has to deal with maturity. Actually, in my opinion, it's maturity and development, because it's not just maturity, but it's also development through experience. That is, experience is how you gain your wisdom, and you could be a very wise person at 25. You could be a very mature person at 25, 26. So it's through the experiences that you have been through. It's through the education that you have gained. It's through life's experience that your family your mom, the women in your tribe may pass down to you, and you take in that information, apply that information. So because you can have all the wisdom and people giving you certain things, but if you don't apply it, you have to take information and you have to apply it, and that is actually what causes a person to grow and mature.
Absolutely.
Love it.
This women day gonna be crazy. Yeah, I got y'all.
It's political over here right now, bro.
I'm waiting for the pancake.
It's real political in here right now, bro.
It's really,
it's not political at all.
No, it's really
these
not.
Are political answers here, bro.
It's not political at all.
I have yet to hear that conversation y'all have when these doors are closed. These are political answers y'all are giving right now.
How?
Nope.
Explain that to us, please. How
it would be the same if we were behind closed doors. I would be having the same conversation.
You have three women from three different walks of life. All three of y'all giving the same exact answers.
And so, you know what? I didn't listen
because we're mature.
It's political.
She didn't even hear our answers.
That's my point.
Right.
That's my point. That's how
you're right on point.
That's how I know.
No, you're right on point, because you didn't even hear our answers, and you stepped right in and you said the exact same thing that we said.
Hey, we ain't losing tonight. We ain't losing tonight.
Political answers.
Well, but this is the competition, then
we gonna see if this next question we gonna get another political answer. So I pose this question to you all: is it okay for a woman to have a "he know I don't play" type of attitude when entering a relationship?
No. You shouldn't.
One say no, two say no.
This is the reason why I say
three.
No.
That's two no's.
Y'all saying no?
Bro, hold
restate it. Can you restate the question, please? I need the question again. What does it say?
Is it
okay
for a woman to have a "he know I don't play" type of attitude when entering a relationship?
Okay, entering into relationship and a type attitude, those are kind of two different questions.
Well, in a relationship, I mean, going into a relationship, in a relationship. If you want to be technical on the words, we can do that.
They're technical.
Men should know not to take advantage of you, and they should know not to do certain things when they're in a relationship with you. But outside of that, you're right, they do. But that doesn't mean that I'm just going to have this don't fuck with me attitude all the time. No, I'm not gonna do that. But he should know what he should and should not do when in a relationship with me,
So
and what things are gonna
your answer
make
is
me
no.
unhappy. I don't know. I'm not answering that.
I bet. Now
I
they real come
Cause you
out.
too
Thank
I'm gonna
funny.
stay on. I'm gonna
you.
stay right here. I'm gonna stay right here. My answer is not yes, and it's not no. Yes, he
I
should know
would
not to play with
I would
me,
take
but I'm
that
not
back.
gonna be a bitch about it. I'm not gonna have my attitude about it. But he should know.
you don't
So
even have you don't
I
have
agree.
you do not have to say a word in a relationship if a man if first of all, if you come with that type of attitude, a man is already gonna consider you the bitch in the relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's
So
true.
so
Yep.
to me, you know what my mother always said, kill a hard cat with kindness. You
Yep.
literally have to, and when you're kind, you can get your belief across to your mate or to your person in a
Yep.
relationship across without having
Hmm.
to come with all the attitude. Because trust me,
Exactly.
when you throw that attitude, the attitude comes back. Now you both are fighting each other. You know.
Exactly.
So no,
Exactly.
you do not have to be. I don't. I mean, that's really a ghetto
Right.
way to say that. None of the ladies here
Yeah.
have that ghetto
Mm-mm.
mentality. I don't play.
No.
If a man knows you and you are in that relationship with them, they know which buttons not to push anyway.
okay,
Exactly.
so
Absolutely.
And that's not a political answer, sir.
Right. That's why I said
so
I ain't answering that part. It's not a political answer.
so
That's for
look, so look,
someone
so
that's
look.
We're
immature.
not reading from the same book. We're not reading from the same book.
It sounds like it.
But
Um,
what? Boy, I swear they got the manual on it. They got somebody
I'm
handed
trying
the
to tell you,
manual out at the
boy.
front door, bro.
Y'all should
And they
y'all
still
should have
telling
y'all
each
should
other.
have y'all should have did like a random pick of another kind of woman maybe to join us. I don't know.
Nah, I'm loving it. I'm
Yeah, y'all
loving it.
should have picked
So
like a
look,
ghetto woman. If you had to pick the ghetto chick, then they want to argue
I
and
ain't
come
got time
in.
to be
Don't
arguing
play
and
with
none of that.
me.
In all
Yeah.
Nah,
fairness,
I ain't got
I
time for
did
that.
say we needed like 3 different branches of women to get multiple opinions. I did say that. We
Yeah.
Yeah, but I
need
don't want nobody ratchet on here though.
no, we ain't need
Somebody
ratchet.
like
Like
Well,
Ashley
you know
or
what?
something.
just
See,
even in the
but
age bracket,
that
like an older
honestly,
woman,
that
a younger woman, like those answers were very, very
but
much
you know
different.
what? To be honest with you, that question is a ratchet question. So if you want, if you want to
Right.
ask
Yeah.
a
He
ratchet
know I don't
question,
play. That's
you
a
know.
ratchet.
I mean,
Why?
it's a ratchet, but
He
at the
know
end of
I
the day,
don't
like
play.
y'all know how to professionally, like coming from a grown woman, know how
Yeah,
to
y'all
answer.
have that same mentality. Y'all
You know
just
what I'm
don't
saying?
voice it that way.
Yeah, y'all might not say it that way, but y'all do
She just
ask
voiced
it.
it and
But
just said he just gonna know I don't play. You're saying the same thing. You just voicing it in a
He's
different
going to
way.
know,
That's
but
what
it's
I'm
not
saying.
going to
So
be
I'm not
me being
saying
a
that's the
that.
bitch.
same.
No,
That's the
don't put
attitude. We're not necessarily saying she has to say it,
don't
but
put words in my mouth. Don't
your
put words in
mental
my
is
mouth.
saying
That's
he
not what
know
I'm
don't
saying
play
at
with me
all.
like that.
No,
what
that's
what
not
Mm-mm.
what
what I'm
what
saying.
what,
Again, I'm
what
gonna
you
say
saying,
don't put
ma'am?
words in my mouth as a grown woman. Okay, I'm trying to tell you that is not what I am saying. Is I'm not saying he know I don't play. You saying I'm saying it in a different way. I'm not even saying it in a different way. I'm saying that you speak with kindness to the person that you love. Okay, you speak with kindness and with understanding, and if you don't like something, then you sit down and you talk about that and you discuss it, and then that is how your man knows, which buttons not to push, and he knows how far that he shouldn't go. That's
So
what I'm saying.
Right.
let's change it right quick, right? Let's change it. So I know that's men, they come to the bar, to the lounge, to the club, to an outing, whatever, right?
Mhm.
And the woman don't necessarily have to be vocal of saying he know I don't play, but I have heard plenty of times when a man is out and about, they quick to say, "Oh, my woman don't play about that. Oh, my woman don't do that." You know what I'm saying? Like it's like a fear button. You feel what I'm saying? So how do y'all create that without speaking?
I don't think that's fear at all. I think that's respect. I call that respect. When you're not with your man and he can say something to somebody, he say, "No, man, my girl don't play like that." That's
Mm-mm.
respect.
Yeah, I ain't doing that because my mm-mm.
That nigga
Mm.
sound scared to me.
Yeah, he's
No,
scared.
No,
He's scared.
that's not
That's scared.
scared.
That's what I
That's
hear.
not
That
scared
nigga
at
sound scared to
all.
me.
no,
That,
Y'all
that's
better
not
go over there
scary.
cutting up. He over trying to be
not at
good.
all.
That nigga
Not at
sound
all.
scared to me. Sound like he's scared to be himself. That what it sound like.
Factual.
No.
No, you know what? Not all men, as you say, are ratchet either. You do have men who will respect their female, okay? And there are certain things that a man is not going to do to disrespect it because he wouldn't want that disrespect.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. he knows what to do and what not to do when he's in a relationship with you
Man
as a
cave
woman.
MC, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. So hey, shout out to King Jacob, man. King Jacob, he said people know right from wrong, and people do what they want, given second chances results in the same behavior in many cases. Um, I
Right,
want to
Jacob.
answer. I want
Man,
Read
to answer.
Jacob's comment. Read
man,
Jacob's
Jacob
last
just trying to
comment.
get somebody number, man.
Which
Let
mean,
Jacob be.
Read Jacob's last comment.
He coming here with the
uh,
same
uh,
political answers
hey,
y'all
Jake, you
do.
supposed to be on our side, man.
That's what I'm
Yes,
saying. He
Jake, you
coming here
supposed to be
with
on
the
our
same
side,
political
man.
y'all talking, man.
This
Jacob,
is a
man, he
woman's
trying to
space,
get somebody
man.
number.
No,
Jacob, get
I
your
agree
ass out
with
of here.
his second comment. He said that's not scared. That's called have
It's
peace.
having peace.
He's sitting
Right.
at home. Peace at home is everything.
Exactly.
Peace don't even
I
Exactly.
resolve in
love
the
that,
house.
Jacob.
Bro, you not getting nobody number, Jacob. Let it go, brother.
That's right,
Let
Jacob.
it go, homie. Ain't nobody, you ain't getting nobody number on the couch,
You
Man,
bro.
better have
Well, you
Jacob
coming
in
here
Jacob,
with
are
shut
you
us
political
down.
single?
ass answers.
You done sold us
You better
out,
have
Jacob, are
man.
Jacob
you
in that
single?
man
Let
cave.
us know. Let us know.
I bet he
Hey, so
is.
look.
I bet he is single.
Hey,
Like, I bet he
so
is single.
look.
Like, no.
I wanna double back. I wanna double back with Miss Bean, Trenessa Beene, when you spoke about um dating and you speak about your trauma before you actually get in a relationship, right? So do y'all okay, I'm not gonna say do. Well, no, I'm gonna ask. Do y'all feel like that's where the higher percentage come from when it comes down to domestic violence of women telling their trauma stories, you know what I'm saying, at the beginning of the date to a guy? Like, does that create domestic violence?
I don't think that
No.
creates domestic violence. Before I married my ex-husband, how do I want to put this? Before I married him, I didn't share anything about domestic violence with him. That was something that was in him. That's something that he saw, and he did the same cycle. He did the exact same thing that his dad did to his mom. So when the domestic violence issues kept going and kept going and kept going, it was my decision to get out, but I stayed because I wanted to make it work. But then after a certain point in my life, I was like, you know what? I'm hitting 911 because he ain't gonna keep beating my tail. So after I kept calling him and hitting 911, he woke up and was like, you know what? I'm not going to jail no more, and he straightened up his act. But then even after that, other things took place and other things took place. So it was what he saw. I feel that's what he saw daddy do. So it was, daddy did it. So let me do it and see if I can get away with it.
So this a touchy
learned
topic.
behavior.
I know that Miss Sunshine, she had spoke about this last time I was on her podcast. I done did so much. It probably was just a couple of days, but it feel like it's about a couple of weeks ago. But I swear it does. But look, so just speaking to y'all from a woman's point of view, I think that the narrative put too much excuses on, what a man went through from his parents. You feel what I'm saying? Like that, and I'm a man saying that. And the reason why I feel this way is because it's always going to an excuse. Or the man didn't have a dad, or the man didn't have a woman, or the man didn't have this, and the man didn't have that. It shouldn't be an excuse. You know what I'm saying? Like at all. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like some
Right.
way, somehow we should be able to
At some
see.
point, you got to take accountability for
Yeah, you
who
feel what
you
I'm saying?
are.
Yeah, even in the man's point, like in the man's world, like even us as brothers, we should be looking at this brother like, yo, forget what you 43, you're 35, you're
Yeah, that shit
this,
ain't an
you're
excuse
that,
no
you're
more.
not 18, 17, 16 years
Right.
old. So for you to be beating on this woman or doing whatever you're doing, there's no excuse for you to be sitting here at 40 talking about how you was raised. You
Yeah,
had
that shit
10
ain't
Right.
an excuse
years
no more.
to erase that.
It's a choice.
Yeah,
It's a
you're
Totally
making
choice.
agree.
Definitely a
definitely
choice.
making a
They know
choice.
what they're doing.
Yeah,
Hmm
you're
So
You have to
definitely
be
I
making.
just want to
accountable after a certain age. You have to be accountable.
And
Yeah,
a
you're
lot of
definitely
definitely got to be
making a
times,
choice.
Right.
accountable.
Man.
But
a
I
lot of
hear, but
times,
I'm saying I hear excuses to this day on how somebody was raised. You feel what I'm saying? And it's still creating domestic violence situations based off of that narrative, how
I
they was
think
raised.
I think that that's learned behavior, number one, but
It
I
is.
also think that after so long, men use domestic violence as a form of control. Most of it is
Mm-hmm.
control and
That's
domination,
it.
and and they feel when they,
Domestic violence is control. It's all
yeah,
about control.
it's all about
Yeah.
control, and I often
Completely
say,
about control.
and this is not a hard line,
You must do or you must not do. But I have often cautioned women in particular, when you meet a man,
you better give yourself some dating time.
you
Hmm.
know,
Because everybody tries to be impressive up front.
They're
we have
Yes.
representative.
Yes. You meet the
That's
representative.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's
come
all
six
that's here
months.
right now.
Exact. Come 6 months to a year, you start to see the real traits start to come out. Which is why I say don't
What you say over there,
be.
politics? What you say over there?
What you say?
He said
I
something.
know he did.
He
So
said
that's the
something.
question.
You know, you know
He
what?
said
You know what I
something.
noticed? I noticed anytime something is truthful, you want to say it's political.
Yeah,
Nah,
Right.
Yeah, you
No,
want to say
I
it's
really just like
political.
to talk shit, man, because
I
it's
know
like
you do.
he's a jokester.
I like to make jokes in situations, just in conversation with Cliff. But I
Yeah,
said I love the answer that y'all are giving because it gives
yeah,
us a really good insight on
yeah. We're not
like
mad at you,
things
baby.
that don't get talked about a lot in like the black community a lot. So to hear, to hear y'all open up about certain subjects and really give these answers, like it's really good. It's just like I just like to make jokes because I got to be the controversy one here. Like
We
I got
like
to
that.
be
We ain't
yeah.
mad at you, boo boo. We
Yeah,
love
I got to be the devil's advocate in certain these situations. You know what I mean? I just,
you.
keep it spicy.
Yeah, but
Well,
I
as
do
a
want to say, I do want to advocate, and I have to say this because I think people
push relationships too fast.
you
They
know each
do.
other a week and you
Hmm.
sleeping together and moving in and all that stuff. Stop it.
Just stop it. Give
Mhm.
yourself
Yourself time to know that other person, especially if you have children
children in the home.
Yeah.
you better date that person outside of your house and don't take them home to your kids.
Yes.
You get to know
Mhm.
them a good year before you start talking about some seriousness. And
The minute you see them fly off the handle in a way that you become, when you're scared,
scared, you better get out of that relationship right away.
Yeah, 'cause I
Amen.
heard one of your speakers yesterday. She said, and this is another thing that I don't understand, and please help me understand if it's possible. A woman, especially at dark, right? She walks by herself at dark, alleys across the block, but she's by herself. Like why it's 2024. After hearing all these stories, why y'all still walking by yourselves at dark? Even going to the parties by yourselves, or like one of the ladies said she had gotten she needed directions. So a stranger that she did not know, if she was on your podcast, that showed her
Mhm.
directions or led her to a party that's why and then we want to come back and say, well, I got raped or I got this and I got that, or why put yourselves in that position? Like why? What's going
So
on in our brains?
that's not I can't say they're putting themselves in a position if
okay.
they're just going on their everyday walk of life. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know, like this could be her path home. This is just like, this is the way I go home. That's not that's not putting herself out there in a situation like
Bro,
because
a lot of
that doesn't give any man the right to,
Thank
what I'm
you.
I'm not
saying,
saying
do
a right,
anything of the sort.
but
Just
it's a
so
way
that's
to avoid
like
it's a
essentially
way to avoid it, bro.
that'll just be saying like a woman can't live her everyday life basically. If to make it seem like she always have to have an escort with her everywhere she goes, like she can't live a basic life if that's the case. You
I
know what I
would
mean?
tell
So
you,
that
I would tell you this because I run Glass City Talent and I go to a lot of events out of town by myself.
I mean, it's because it's the nature of my job. I travel with my artists, or they get
There before I do. I've gone.
Mm-hmm.
I went down to Baltimore and everybody's like, you going to Baltimore by yourself,
yourself and the side of town that I was on and so forth.
Mm.
Usually I would take a bodyguard with me, but that if he can't come, that doesn't stop what I have to do. But please believe me when I tell you I'm always protected everywhere I go. So
For me, it's a job thing, but I don't just, you know,
carelessly go out at night and
Right.
walk. I don't carelessly
Mm-hmm.
I got to run out to Walmart or something at the middle of the night, I'll do something like that, But I'm not careless where I place my position
Right.
at all, and I think no woman should be.
Yeah,
Well,
I don't think
it's
women
happened a lot.
intentionally put themselves in harmful situations to get raped or to be abused. I don't think that happens at all. I also don't think, 'cause I want to backtrack to your question about, speaking first or sharing first about your background, or maybe because you've been a victim before domestic violence. That doesn't, whatever you share with the man does not give them the right to be abusive to you in no way, shape, or form. Just
Fact.
like a woman should be able to go to Walmart at 2 o'clock in the morning and not be worried about somebody harming her or raping her, killing her, or attacking her.
You got to
However, those
Instacart
things
that
do
now.
happen.
You got to
Those
Instacart
things
that
do
now.
happen.
Yeah.
Those things do happen, right? So
Yeah,
it's like we're living in a society where it's not safe anywhere.
true.
Right.
Nowhere. I don't care where you live at. I don't care what race you are. It's not safe anywhere anymore. So
Yeah.
you always have to be hyper aware of your surroundings. And you shouldn't be going places by yourself, ladies. But if you have to, like Miss Debra Sue, protect yourself at all times. Protect yourself
Well,
at all
what we need to
times
do,
the best way you can.
what we need to do is create a community button. You follow what I'm saying? If you go into Walmart and there's a white button, a white or red button, you follow what I'm saying? That is a nearby bystander. Push the button. We are here to help you. We're on your way. You know what I'm saying? That's what we
You should
need.
do that. Go ahead. Put
But
that
you
out
know what?
there.
You
Period.
know what we do have.
Don't
Whenever
say the
some pop,
police.
whenever some pop off, and even if it's women or girls fighting, what are the
Police
guys
ain't.
doing? They push a button, all right. It's called a record button, and they put it all on Facebook.
I
Yeah,
Whenever
was
that's
you
just
get
that's
about to
mad,
just
say
stop
that.
the
that's
You
just
might
this
press the
ain't
button
generation.
and then
working.
ain't
Ain't
nobody
stopping
gonna
nothing.
help you.
Yeah, that's just this generation. They instantly go to record. Like everything is record.
It's
It's
crazy.
I gotta
it's
get
That
these
ain't gonna
symbolic
help
to
views.
you at all.
I
somebody.
gotta get these
Exactly.
It's
views.
crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Driving by and a
finna help
woman's
you.
getting beat. Walking down the street, a woman gets punched in the face. Nobody does nothing about it. So you
Nothing.
you 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 can push the button, but might not nobody do nothing about it.
Right.
Exactly. Exactly. There you
Fact.
go.
Fact.
They
Go ahead,
that
Mike.
don't make it
She
any
ain't told
safer.
no kind of lie. That girl telling the truth all day long. You know it too.
Mm-mm, mm-mm. People might, like you said, turn that phone on or just keep walking. You don't even know if you're gonna get help.
Yep.
Right.
Men don't even stand up when there's no seats left. Guys don't even stand up for that. So what you think they're gonna do
No,
when you getting
a
your
lot
ass
of
That
whooped?
they sure
that
don't.
came
Y'all
from
don't.
equality.
Oh.
Mm. See,
Women wanted equality. That's what being equal looks like. You got to
What?
stand up now.
What's that got to do with manners?
is it
It's equality.
manners? Being a
Men
gentleman?
Laws.
Is
No.
that
men don't have manners towards other men.
huh? We ain't
That's
talking about
men.
men to men. What are you talking
I'm saying equality. Women wanted to be equal to men. Y'all wanted equality. So a lot of men gonna look at that as like, this is you being equal to me now. So
And that's
I'm
and
not
that's
giving
what
up.
about? Oh
that's
I'm
what
not
makes
giving
Lord.
up
women
my
look at
seat. Like
certain
that's
men
how
as
they're gonna
being
view it. Like I
disrespectful.
just got off work. I worked 10 hours. I'm not giving up my seat. You wanted to be equal? Stand up.
And then the men complain that we got attitudes and we don't speak to them and all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's a
Seem like we
double-edged
creating it.
sword. It's a
Yep,
double-edged
Do seem
sword.
like we creating it.
it is.
Having manners and being kind is not a double-edged sword.
If you do not rise up for a woman that is standing, that means you haven't been raised and you're just rude. That's all that means. You're rude. Clear. Period.
I can't say that because I know a lot
Totally.
of dudes that was raised in that manner and they not on that type of time.
Then they wasn't
My
raised
son bet
right.
not.
Like I know
My
a lot,
son
like
bet
what I'm
not.
saying, like
And
I
not.
know a lot of dudes that's really like I know
My
they
son bet
parents,
not
I
do
know
it.
they mama, and
Mm-mm.
I know the type of time they mama on. Like I know what they mama taught them. I was around, and they just not on that type of time.
But then they're rude on purpose. Then they're not a man. They're
Facts.
still a little
That's the
boy.
learned behavior.
Right,
They're still a little
right.
boy. That's a learned behavior. There you go,
Yeah, learned
Terry.
behavior.
Behavior, and
So
they're
I'm
not
gonna
mature enough.
we're gonna
I
jump into the
agree.
next question. Trenessa Beene from Transforming You Inc. I'm gonna let you go ahead and get this one out the way. Do you feel like, and this is a one of them bouncing questions right here, you follow what I'm saying? Do you feel like black women has lost the respect of men because of the amount of seasoning that has been put in the food they're cooking?
I can't.
Hey,
What?
No.
It's not just a,
Make sure I read that right.
though. It's
Yeah,
not
you
the
reading
food,
it right,
right?
but
Has lost the respect of men because of the amount of wow.
it's the
Hey,
meta.
so look,
It's just the
so
metaphor he
it's a
uses as far as
metaphor.
the standard that women have set in society for men. Like,
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
have women lost respect for men
who
because of the
put that
standard?
question up there? Who put
That would
that
be
No.
Yeah, that's
question up
Terry.
there?
That's Terry.
Not
That's
the
y'all boy.
respect. No.
That's
Who
y'all
put
boy.
that question
No.
there?
That is y'all boy.
Not the respect.
That's y'all
Oh
Hey,
man.
look.
Lord.
No.
Hey,
Not
look.
the
So check this
respect.
out, right? It's just like Mama go in the kitchen, don't know the recipe, but she added so much seasoning in it. You feel what I'm saying, to make, you know what I'm saying, some good flavor. So women does that a lot. You feel what I'm saying? They expect some type of future. They see a future, and they expect this man to be what it is because of how whatever they visualizing. That's the season. Y'all put too much seasoning into y'all life to create whatever y'all want outside of a man.
What?
Y'all think that
Getting a man
y'all
to fit your getting a man to fit your mold, what you visualize as a man. If he doesn't fit that mold of what you think a man is, like that's what he's trying to say.
I don't, huh? I don't want the same man every single time I deal. I don't want a
Right.
perfect man every single time.
I mean, but you figure a lot of women
society
have
says it
like
though.
they have a visual in their mind of what
Their husband is
they man should look like. They have a
or
visual.
do or
Like
be like.
they don't go into the situation like I just met this man and they're just taking the man for what's in front of them. They already have a vision in their mind of what my man should look like. A lot of women. Not gonna say all, so let me get that out there right now for
Because you know I was about to say something.
I know it's
Because
coming.
I was
I know it's
okay.
coming. Not
I
all
was about to
women,
say
A lot
not
of them.
all women, but a lot of women
yeah.
have a vision of what they feel like they man should be. And if that man don't fit the mold, they blame the man in a sense versus
But
them
isn't
actually
doesn't
getting to know
everybody
the
men
man.
do that too?
No, the hell we don't. We take what's in
Yeah.
front of us.
Oh no, that's not true.
What? No, y'all
Yeah,
don't.
yes.
No.
No, y'all
No, no, no,
don't.
That
no,
is
no,
Stop
not
no,
it.
true.
no.
Okay,
That was a
look.
political answer.
Yeah,
Break it down.
that's not
Okay,
Break it down.
well, if you can say
Break
it
it down.
for me, but for me,
I believe that was a political
I'm going to
answer.
speak for myself
Nah,
personally at this
nah.
one. For
I'm gonna
me,
break it down.
I'm taking what's in front of me and I'm going to learn what's in front of
Okay,
me.
I'll
I'm not
accept that.
gonna
But
I'm
you,
not
that's
gonna
your
have
answer. Good.
I'm not gonna have a thought in the back of my mind and say, oh, she should be this, and this. And the moment she don't meet one of those, I'm blaming her. I'm gonna learn what's in front of me.
Now,
Good.
I'm gonna have to say something about that, right? Now, when I was 18, 20, 25, and different things of that nature, I didn't have moral
Nigga,
standards.
you still 25.
Or
I've already asked
but
him his
look,
age 2 episodes ago, so I know that he's not. But
so so I didn't know nothing about standards. So when I dated, you feel what I'm saying, I didn't necessarily have an ideal of what I want my woman to have or career goal. I mean, career driven or goals or things accomplished or house or anything like that, right? So I dated for who she was. Now, as I was growing, I'm sitting back like, man, okay, I'm trying to be a business owner. Okay, I'm setting goals. I'm starting to learn what standards is and morals. So now I'm like, okay, in my relationship, you feel what I'm saying? I'm getting to the table like, okay, boom, babe, we're gonna have to, go back to the drawing table because I'm starting to realize a lot of things and this ain't adding up. So if I ever did get, divorced, which I'm not, if I ever get a divorce, it's gonna be real hard for a woman to, like to date me because it's like I know what I want in life. When I first dated, I didn't. You feel what I'm saying? But now since I know what I want in life, I pretty much have an idea of what I want to date. So when it comes down to females, they're pretty much like 10.0 on that category. But I'm just letting you know what
Boy.
I'm just letting you know what I am now. You feel what I'm saying? Like I did come to the point
I
to where like
appreciate
I know what I
that.
want.
I appreciate that because you know what, that shows growth on your end. It shows maturity is
yep,
what it is. You know,
exactly.
and you when you're
Appreciate you.
young, you kind of fly around and do whatever, you know. But with regards to the question that you asked about too much seasoning, You know, this is why I say you have to you got to give relationships time, because nobody should go into a relationship thinking they're going to change somebody else. That's just not going to
Right.
happen. You know, because we
Right.
are,
You said a
as we
mouthful
age, let me
then.
tell you, I'm not the same
Right.
person I was 10 years ago. I'm not the same person I was when I was 18 either. So if people
I
going to
know I'm
change on
not.
their own without you trying to change them,
Either.
you know?
Exactly.
So,
We're
no,
we're forever evolving. We're
and,
forever evolving every day of our lives.
I mean, yeah, women is definitely evolving.
yeah.
No, they not.
Definitely.
No, they
Give,
not.
give your
They
relationship
are
some
species.
time.
They're not human beings.
No,
They're human
there
beings.
you
They're
go
just a
again.
different species within. They're just a different species within the
There you
human
go
race.
I'm
again.
trying to
Boy,
that came from a
So
different
every
planet,
Wow.
time I
boy.
think you on the right
Species.
track, Terry, here you go again.
We were doing so good, Terry.
But you know, we
We
got
were
yin
doing
and
so
yang.
good.
We got a yin and yang. You know what I'm saying?
that's
Hey, what you
crazy.
got? What you got, Miss Bean? Though, what's your take on the seasoning part? Because I know, yeah, the seasoning. You know, the flavors.
So
Look, sprinkle that Old
I'm
Bay on.
not really. I feel like when you've been married for 16 years, and now that you're single again, you be extra
Mhm.
careful with who's coming
Mhm.
next. You know,
Mhm.
the Bible says that a man that finds a good wife finds a good thing. So I'm not out here looking or searching. I'm enjoying my life. I'm enjoying my freedom. I'm enjoying my peace. So whenever the seasoned guy comes, I'll know what I'll know. I'll put it like this. I'll know what not to accept this time around.
And I think that's
So
normal as we age and we go in and out of relationships, that we start to build that, okay, this is what I like, this is what I don't like, this is what I can tolerate, this is what I can't tolerate, this is what I'm attracted to, this is my. So I think we go through that as we get older. Hopefully, we're learning some lessons so that
yes.
when you do have someone in front of you, you're able to see a little bit faster if this is not the right connection for you.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna learn what's not good for you and what's not right for you as you get older, and eventually, hopefully, you start making better decisions about your mate and they become your forever mate or whatever y'all agree on.
So before I get to this question, do you
Absolutely.
think that a woman or a man can be? And I already asked Deborah this. We got our head chopped off.
Boy,
And
Uh-oh.
she's not allowed
Uh-oh.
in the man cave no more. She
no
banned
more.
all women.
No
Why? Because
more.
you heard the
All
truth
women
and
in
you
the
can't
man
hurt
Uh-oh.
your
cave. She done
feelings.
banned
She
No,
all
got
women.
banned
Truth.
from the man
She
cave?
I
banned
got
she
from
you.
is
the men
Yeah.
banned.
cave.
You know why,
Banned from the
ladies?
man cave.
Here's
Banned.
why, ladies, because they got the truth told and they didn't like it. I called him
I'm
immoral.
Banned.
sure.
I
I'm
called them want to
sure.
do what they want to do, having all these women. I said, still immoral and you have no more, period. I don't care what you call it. You're an adulterer or you're a fornicator. You're one of the two if you want all these women. I don't care. Kick me out the man cave. I stand 10 toes down on that.
Wait a
I'm like
minute.
the
Ten
little,
I
toes
like
hey,
it.
I'm
down and
like
my
the
10
little
fingers up.
rascals were here
Hey,
in the
so look,
man cave.
the
Like
question,
we women hating.
the question that
I want
I
to
asked
come in the
her,
man cave. I want
I
to come
don't
in the
know.
man cave.
I don't
nah,
know. I don't
don't
know
say.
about
I
This
want to
man
come in the
cave
man
right here.
cave.
you red bone too with her like
Hey,
Miss
so
Davis.
look.
I don't know.
So this
Bam.
was the question. This was the question, and we ain't gonna start from the left. We're gonna start from the right. Trenessa on down. We gonna swing it back to
Uh-oh.
Siberia. So look, the question is this:
Okay.
can a man or a woman fulfill all roles in a relationship?
Woo!
A man. Say it one more time. Can a man or a woman?
Can a
Is that what
man
you're
or a
saying?
woman fulfill all roles in a relationship?
Ooh, ooh. Ooh.
Go ahead. Go ahead. You can go. Go ahead. Go. Go ahead. I'm gonna let her
No,
go.
no, no. Don't you try to get away from this. No,
You
no,
can't get away
ma'am.
with this
No, no,
one,
no.
baby.
No, ma'am.
It's gonna come back.
Ooh.
No, it's gonna come back. Come on. Go ahead, sweetheart. Go, sunshine. Go,
Oh,
sunshine. Go.
no.
What you got, Sunshine?
Whew. All
Mm,
right. I'm going to be honest. At this
mm-hmm.
stage in my life, Is there one person
Is
for
there?
you?
Is there?
Uh,
Let's keep it player now.
I don't think
for
so.
for some people, yes. For some people, no. I don't believe that every relationship has to fit into this mold. And I don't believe that every relationship has to be determined by the next person's relationship. So, can one man fulfill all of your needs? For some women, yes. But for some women, that answer is going to be no. And that's okay if you're honest about it up front.
I'll take that.
I'll take that.
Miss Bean.
I feel the exact same way. That's why I was like, let me
hell
let
no.
her go.
No. You're not getting away that easy. You are not getting off that easy.
No. We're going to give you space. We got
no,
you.
Man. She trying to take the easy road in. No, man.
Let her talk. Let her talk.
Go ahead.
Serious.
We
let her talk.
Everybody is different. Everybody is different. One person can't do everything. They can't. There's no way that the man can do everything and then it has to be equal. It may be a little bit more that the man does that the female may not do, or it may be vice versa.
Answer. I like, but it saved you though. Your answer saved your answer. Cause I thought that it was more like, okay, let me see what she gonna say, and then we're gonna.
If one person checks off everything, that makes them perfect, and nobody's perfect. So
absolutely,
you have to right. You have to be willing to compromise and all of that to get that satisfaction out of your relationship. So no one's perfect. Not one person can fulfill all of your fantasies, all your needs.
I'm gonna say this though. If you're looking for some fun, somebody else know how to do it better. I'm just saying. I'm gonna just say that. But look, what you got? What you got, Miss Sue?
My answer
she had to clear her throat.
My answer is no. But one person cannot fulfill the roles of both people in a relationship.
And nor would I want to. I don't know anything about cars. I don't want to lift heavy machinery. I don't want to break my back. I thank God every day
for the men because there wouldn't be
bridges if women ran everything. We still be in horse and buggy.
We ain't trying to do all that, Now, you have some women that are engineers, some people to go out here and build bridges. That's one thing. But you asking about
me personally. No, I'm a better cook. I'm a better at certain things. I finesse better with certain things with my hands. I'm a
creative person. So no, I think men have their roles and I think women have their roles.
Can a woman do she can attempt to do some of the things a man can do,
but I'm not saying she can do it better. And a man can attempt to
cook. He may be a better cook, but he can't do everything a woman can do. So my answer to that is no.
Agree.
Y'all won that round. That's one.
Final answer.
I got 1 point today. Y'all got 1 point this today.
Did you say 1 point?
Just 1 point.
That's what we
got. I got 1 point.
One point. The board.
He giving y'all one. He giving y'all one. I didn't count it at least 4. I just wasn't gonna say.
That's right.
Yeah. There you go. I
didn't count it at least 4. But I wasn't gonna say nothing. But I'm gonna get all my get back next week.
He's being true. He's being truthful.
I'm gonna hold all my get back for next week in the man cave since y'all won't be there.
I want to come to the man cave. I want to come to the man cave.
We'll be there knocking on your door, sir.
For sure.
Where's Jonathan at? Where's Jonathan? Where's Jonathan?
It's cool in here. You know what I'm saying? AC
don't blow down the block.
Coming through that door.
I'm about to hit Jonathan up, and I said I'm gonna let Jonathan know I need to be in the man cave. I want a seat in the man cave. I'm calling Jonathan.
Jonathan, where you at?
You just got some honest women.
Boy, she blew that bug down.
Boy,
she blew it down. It was a wrap.
I think our last guest don't even want to see her no more.
I'm sure she did. You go, girl. You let them know. Y'all got the right one.
It's all love. You know, it's all love, and I appreciate the fact that you let me come and express my truth anyway.
Oh, for sure.
You know, and the way I feel as a woman, you know, I'm glad y'all accept. Well, y'all listened to me anyway. You heard me out. You may not have agreed with everything, but I'm happy.
It's important though. It's important to hear the other sides of these conversations. So
that's right.
To be able to get both sides and really get like real honest feedback, like it's real good and it's healthy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because it would allow everyone to grow mentally. So like anytime I can have these conversations with women, I love to have the conversation. Like I was telling Terry earlier, like I was having a conversation with one of my little friends earlier, and I promise you after this show, I'm probably gonna get cussed out.
Hey, say it though. Say it.
What you do?
I personally didn't do anything. So let's just get
the question is,
let's just get that out the way. I personally didn't do anything, but the conversation that I had with her was based on asking me to do something that I feel like I'm not even gonna say I feel. So let me take that out. Asking me to.
It's okay to feel. It's okay to feel.
I know, but this is not a feel type. That's this personal conversation wasn't a feel conversation. It was more or less looking for me to sacrifice something on the behalf of her. And the sacrifice, I'm not going to say it's not worth it or I shouldn't sacrifice, but it came to the point to where the conversation it channeled back to her feelings. So it was like, you're asking me to sacrifice something for you, but your feelings are at the pinnacle of this conversation. So that's almost like a dead issue with me. It's like, it's kind of hard for you to ask me to sacrifice something for you, but then your feelings are like where we're cut off at, like, and you're telling me that if I don't do this, I don't care about you or I don't love you because I'm not doing this. And it's like, nah, that's not what that means. Like
that sounds manipulative.
We love different. So it's like we love different. Like women love different from men.
You.
Huh?
Tell her she manipulating you and she wear the drawers.
Well,
do not take that back to her. Do not.
Based in life, I've been the one that's told I'm quote unquote like a master manipulator, whatever the case may be. But nevertheless, I don't give a fuck about none of that. None of that shit means nothing to me. But it's just.
Are you hurt?
Who? Who? I'm sorry. What? I didn't hear you. I didn't hear
you hurt. Somebody.
I didn't hear you. So you want to repeat? You want to say that a little louder for the people in the back?
Yeah.
You say that for the people in the back. Am I hurt?
How can I follow up with you to see how this conversation goes?
We all been hurt. That come with life. Like hurt comes with life. So to be like you ain't never been hurt, you'll be lying to say you ain't never been hurt in no aspect, whether it's love, life, whatever. You'll be a flat lie to say you ain't never been hurt. So
I've been hurt plenty of times.
But all of those are learning experiences. So I think for me, it's like me carrying all the things that I have experienced with women over the course of my dating life. It's like I definitely see shit different than probably a lot of dudes when it comes to dealing with like right now, personally, I won't deal with nothing red. If she red, I'm not fucking with her. Period. It's a dead issue. It's a dead issue with any light-skinned chick. She dead to me. Like
that is wrong. That is very strong, sir.
And I stand on that 20 toes down. If she light-skinned, she dead in the water with me. You might well not even look at me, talk to me, because that's gonna really like I'm throwing drinks in your face.
Why you gotta put all of us in one category? Why you gotta do that?
I have not met a sane light-skinned female yet.
Oh wow.
No, you just have made bad choices in life.
No.
Yeah, you have. I'm gonna tell you why.
Everybody keeps saying it's choices you make. You don't choose the people that you come across. You don't choose the people that you meet. You meet people that you meet.
I don't know your story behind what happened with you and your females.
Oh, deep.
I'm not gonna judge that, but what I will say is there's a level of immaturity there. You should never determine that somebody doesn't love you because they won't do something that you want them to do. Okay,
right. That's why I said that's manipulative. That's why that's manipulative.
regulation. Now, I will also tell you, you have your right to have your type all day long.
No.
But
I love light skinned females. Don't get me wrong.
You have
I
your
love
right
y'all.
to have your type all day long,
They
but don't
did.
put us all in the same category, okay? Because you have light skinned women, you got white women, you got yellow women, you got red and brown women that are very good women. So
You right.
you
I
categorize
I
all of
won't
us.
know if a light
That's
skinned
really
woman
quite
good or not because she getting a
discriminatory
drink in the face.
on your part as a black man. That's discriminatory on your
You're
part.
gonna lose out.
You can take your
Right.
discrimination and you can walk it right
I'm
on
trying
back
to
out the door because nobody
I'm trying to
cares.
help you here.
Okay.
Cool. You know what? I'm gonna take that.
We
And
don't
I
want you
love it.
either. We don't want you either.
I love it. That's
We
even
don't want
better.
you either. Nah.
That's
Nah.
even better.
We,
I
we,
love
we,
it.
love, we love
So
you,
let's
I
boo boo,
love
but we
it.
ain't gotta go there.
I love it. I don't want no light
Nah,
skinned
nah.
woman to want me. Please don't. Because that's just a drink in your face for
let's
me.
get back to the comments, right? Let's get back to the comments.
Okay.
King Jacob, his answer was no, because both have shortcomings all the time. Therefore, the growth and understanding takes time. And with that being said, are you willing to put up with bullshit from each other? And I
You
think a
got
lot of
to.
relationships is not willing to go through the bullshit that
You
comes
got
with it.
to. You got to. It's mandatory
You
if you want
have
to see
to.
relationships
Yeah.
through. It's mandatory. Otherwise, you ain't gonna see no relationships through. That's in friendships. That's in
Right.
romantic relationships. That's damn near in some business relationships. Like you're gonna go through some bullshit. And if you ain't willing
You're
to deal
going to
with
go
it,
through
you're
something.
not going to get to the end of whatever you're trying to get through to get to. Like if you don't go through the bullshit, that's mandatory.
Yeah.
It's just this day and age, they done made everything like an instant gratification. So it's like automatic.
Right.
If people don't
People
get
are so
gratification within like a week or two, it's like, oh, he don't check my boxes or she don't check my boxes, so it's a wrap. But even with that, I'm still standing on what I said. I'm not checking no boxes with no light skinned chicks.
well, you ain't had to come back to that point though. You ain't
I'm
had to come
coming
back to
back
that.
to it. I'm going back
You
to
ain't
it.
had to come back to that. You ain't had to come back to that.
That's
So
okay.
before we end the show, we have one last question that each of y'all will have to answer. But then
I don't like being told I have to do anything.
I'm sorry. I don't know how to reword it. I almost said should.
We would like
We would like for
We
you
would love
for
for
each
you.
Okay.
and every one of you
I
give
still
a
wear the draws though.
answer.
I got draws. I still
You
wear
know what
draws.
I'm saying? You sure?
Shut up.
What's the question,
Okay.
sir?
All right.
All right. What's the question?
How do you love black women?
You want
How do you love a black woman?
honestly?
Honestly,
Is this
we don't
really a
want nothing
question?
else.
Honestly, truthfully, deeply, and prioritize her.
That's fair.
Prioritize is a big one. Prioritize is a big one.
That's fair. I guess.
I like that. Prioritize. How do you prioritize a woman though? Like what is the criteria of prioritizing? Like watching movies?
No,
You know
she
what
got to
I'm
be at the
saying?
forefront. She has to be out front.
Yeah, she needs to be out front. You need to not be you need to let people know who she is to you and what she is to you when it gets to that point. I'm not saying this right off the bat, okay? But when it gets to that point, your female should be priority to you, because the minute your woman or you're asking about women, the minute a woman is not a priority to you and she comes second place, you will lose her. Literally, you will lose her.
Yes.
So you put her first. Even when you have children, you have to consider each other first. You consider your wife first, even
Yes.
after, and before your family, in fact, and her family. When you get together and you are bonded, your wife comes first. She is priority in the relationship. So you love a woman with priority, and you love her with truth and with honesty, and you do that man thing that you do. Don't leave her out of that. You gotta get it. Gotta have that connection and that bond with each other, because you don't want to withhold from each other either.
Well, before we move on to the next, I'm gonna have to. This is what I think about priority, right? I don't think I think each category is like a kid can come first, a woman can come first, and your career can come first. So when it comes down to like a career or a job that's actually providing to pay the rent, that actually comes first, in a sense.
What happens when you lose that? When you don't have
You can
that,
lose a woman.
and then you want to go back and put her first. It's too late then.
No. What I'm saying is, if I don't put my job first to provide for my women, we on the
That's
streets.
your job. The scripture says a man that doesn't provide for his family shouldn't eat either. You know,
Right.
you're considered just as useless as any of you. Don't prioritize that's still putting your family first. When you
Right.
prioritize taking care of your wife, that's still prioritizing her. That means you
Yes.
care enough about her that you're gonna go out here and put that grind out there to make sure you bring the bacon home. Same thing.
Totally agree.
So
Totally agree.
your first priority is taking care of your first priority.
There you go.
I still win.
We'll let you have it. Because you just look at it a different way, but we'll let you have it.
I ain't letting them have nothing.
You,
They ain't gonna have
you
nothing.
just said exactly what I said, but because I love you, Terry, I'm gonna let you have that because you still said the same thing I said, but okay.
I got you. I got you. Go ahead, Miss Sunshine. What you got? So we got priority.
How do you? Yeah. Priority is a big thing because that's something that in my marriage I felt like I never was. So priority is a huge, huge thing for me. But then also just my dad always told me, let a man be a man. Let a man be a man. Let him be the provider, let him lead, so forth and so on, and you're there to support him. Let a man be a man. But in that, on the flip side, I need him to be about me too. So when it comes to priority, yes, make me a priority, but have my back. Like I need your support because life is hard by yourself. I don't care what nobody says. You can't make it through life by yourself. And so I need my man to support me in my dreams, my career, my goals. I need him to support me. That's very important because if I don't have his support, then there's going to be some things missing for me emotionally, mentally, sexually if he's not supporting me. So prioritize me, support me in my goals and what I would like out of life as long as it's beneficial to us, respectfully. And then just be honest. Like, I'm the type of woman you don't have to lie to me. Just be honest. Tell me what you want. Tell me
good.
what you need. And just be honest.
Y'all heard that?
And we're good. And we all good.
Lack of M's. Hope y'all was listening.
They pouring in me. I got saved today.
Lack of support means lack of yams.
It is what it is.
I hope they listening.
If you're not prioritizing your woman, if you're not making her a priority and you're not supporting her, then yeah, she might not be inclined to be sexual. She might not be attracted to you, and she might not want to be as affectionate to you if you're not prioritizing her and if you're not supporting her and all of those things.
Not going to like you.
No priority, no yams. I hope y'all listening.
She's not gonna like you.
Suck all this in.
What you got, Miss Beene?
You know what? I'm gonna go into like growing up. It was 4 girls, and my dad treated us like princesses. So when you get married or you're in a relationship, you look for someone with the same treatment. So the Bible says, with love and kindness have I drawn thee. So if you show me love, it's just general. It just makes sense to show love back to you. If you show me love, I show you love. We loving each other. You're going to love me. I'm going to love you. We're going to love the kids. And everything will be just peachy.
I love that.
It's all in how you treat someone. And I heard you say the career and the goals and the whatevers. No, if you show love to your wife first, that's your first priority, the wife, and then it falls down to the children. And then they're going to grow up seeing the treatment that you gave your wife. Oh, mommy and daddy did this. Not to say that they didn't have problems, because I grew up thinking that we was like Little House on the Prairie type family, that it wasn't no problems. And it was, but we didn't find out until we got older. And you like, dang, they went through that. They never showed it.
You
They
didn't need to
protected
know.
us.
Mhm.
No. But then too, we grew up thinking like, well, like I'll use me in my marriage, all I saw was greatness. I mean, with my parents is what I'm saying. I saw them show love and never argue, never fuss, never fight, never have any type of abuse, no drinking, no none of that. And then I got in a relationship and I'm like, what in the world just happened? And I showed love,
But
unconditional,
was you
through
sheltered?
everything. I was sheltered. I grew
So
up
did,
sheltered. I
yeah.
did. I grew up in a very religious family where you was going to hell for everything. You can't do this, you can't do this, you can't do this, you're going to hell for it. Seriously.
Well, so
But I turned out to go ahead.
no, go ahead, go ahead. Let's finish.
I turned out to be a really good person because of it. But then when my kids, like they're getting older now, I let them be free. You're not going to hell for this. You're not going to hell for that. If you make a mistake and do something wrong, I'm not going to beat you upside your head because you made a mistake. But if you do go to jail, I'm going to get you out. But if you do something else and go to jail, you're going to have to sit there and suffer the consequences because mama not going to keep getting you out. You got to learn some kind of way.
So based off your shelterness, right? When I was coming up, I used to love church girls. I'm gonna tell you why.
Freaks.
Um,
We already know why.
I'm just gonna call it how it is, right? So they not used to the excitement. They're not used to the excitement. So when they get around certain things, it's easy for them to attach to it. You know what I'm saying? So, and maybe
But your
Sir, we
internet.
can't hear you. I'm getting a lot of. I'm
I
getting
was
a lot
about to say
No,
I
it's not
cannot
y'all.
hear.
It's not y'all. His
You
internet.
got to start over. You got to
y'all can
start
hear me?
over.
Can y'all hear me?
Please say that
No.
again. We didn't catch none of that.
I'm sorry. So what I'm saying is, when I was growing up, I love church girls. The reason why is because they're not used to the excitement. So I was the one that would come and they wasn't. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause they was sheltered. So when they come around, the bad, you know what I'm saying, consider the bad boys. You know what I'm
Which
saying?
ain't you.
You
No,
said
I was
it ain't
not.
you.
I was around. I'm innocent, man. I'm innocent. Proven
We know,
guilty.
nigga. That's what I'm
But
saying. Nigga. You
but
in the same boat she in.
I love church girls because they was more.
Freaks.
They are the biggest freaks. They
Just
are the
say
biggest
it.
freaks.
Freak. They freaks.
They are. They
We
are.
know what's going on. I grew up in
Let me tell you
I
this,
grew up
right?
in the
She
church. I
turning
know
her
what's
head,
going
y'all.
on.
She turning her head.
They
She's
be
I
turning her
grew up in the
head.
church. I know what's
They
going
be
on.
so look. I dated a church girl, and the mother say, I know my girl ain't doing this, and I know my girl ain't, and we just smashed about a week ago. I know what your girl doing. I ain't telling you though. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna tell her, you know what I'm saying? But I know what your daughter is doing.
And again, don't put all church girls in that category because I
I
was.
was about to say.
Right.
I was about to say.
understand,
Right.
but y'all know they
You know,
biggest
all
freaks though. They
like that.
ready. They hide ready like Little Caesar.
Some church girls grew up
They
loving
just hide
God,
it good.
loving the Lord, and holding their virginity until they got married. I'm from that era when women were virgins when they got married. So don't put us all in the same category.
It was a sprinkle of them.
She
You
don't
got a
count.
lot of salt.
She in a different generation. She don't count.
Yeah, because nope, my sister up here in the corner is nodding her head the same way. I think I do count, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I know some girls now that just refuse. They will hold themselves for marriage, and these are young girls,
Where she
literally.
at? Is she light skinned first?
And I'm seeing a lot more of that. I'm seeing young girls who are getting their education on and getting their jobs on, and they're literally saving themselves for marriage. So no, I don't think it's all girls, and I certainly don't think it's church girls.
I applaud everybody. I'm not really like a Christian. I'm more spiritual. I'm more free band. You know what I'm saying? But I do appreciate and support I'm a free spirit guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm working on some things right now, you know what I'm saying, my relationship that I'm trying to pass a law with. You know what I'm talking about? We're trying to put that guy on me.
It ain't gonna happen.
I'm talking about.
It ain't gonna happen.
I'm talking about.
It ain't gonna happen.
But look, but what I'm saying is I appreciate it, but I'm just speaking on my experience. You know what I'm saying? I love the church girls. I used to love the motherboard at a young age. Motherboards were sexy. The
Bro, what type
motherboards.
of time you on right now?
Huh?
What type of time you on right now?
How did we get to this?
What
Right.
the motherboard? What?
Right.
The motherboard was suited and booted.
You was over there for them peppermints,
but I didn't know
weren't
what
you?
a cleavage was.
You was over there
But
for
look,
them peppermints. I know why you over that motherboard. You
Find
like them
out.
peppermints.
hey man, but I was snooping. But hey,
We
we
know
was
where
the good
you were
kids.
when you
You
went to
over there for
church.
them peppermints. I know what's going on.
We was the good kids, man.
Who?
We was.
What stop?
They didn't know we was up to.
We
They ain't know nothing.
don't believe you. I don't think anyone believes you.
Man, we was
I
the
don't think
good
anyone
kids, man. We didn't do nothing. But anyway, man, I appreciate y'all.
Definitely.
We're gonna have Women Day every second week of the month. I don't know if we lost this round or won this round.
Y'all lost.
Y'all
It
lost.
don't
Y'all
We
lost.
let y'all win.
We gonna get all that get back next week in the man
Next
cave.
week.
So none of that
I want to
matters.
come.
You keep saying
I want to
it.
come.
You keep saying it.
I want to
But
come.
I definitely appreciate y'all. But go ahead and do y'all outros out. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and do y'all outros.
Okay. I'm going to give a shout out to literally my entire team. And of course, we got to include Jonathan in that. You know, Jonathan is my guy. But I want to give my shouts out to my Glass City team and my artist, MacNova. My boys that I'm doing publishing their books for. Shout out to Jody and shout out to Chef Reggie and my girl Chef Rochelle. I have a whole team that I work with, including the non-for-profit people that I work with. I wouldn't be the same without trying to get out here and help my city and help the young folks try to live, because we got a lot of death among young people. So I appreciate any and everybody that's turning their attention to young folks and trying to help them just get through their youth right into adulthood.
Love it.
Love it.
Love it. What you got, Mr. Sunshine?
Thank you for having me, because I always enjoy talking to you, Terry.
I
Always enjoy talking to you. Always a good laugh. So thank you for having me. Please follow my podcast, The Private Room with Tiffany. We are up and have been nominated for the Queen City Awards for Podcast of the Year. So I'm very excited about that. The nomination is great. So whoever wins, that's fine with me. But we were nominated, so that makes us the podcast of the year
Send the
already
link
in
so
my
we
heart.
can vote for
So,
you. Send the
yes.
link so we
So
can
the
vote
Queen.
for you.
I will. Queen City Awards. Go to the voting tab. Podcast of the year, The Private Room with Tiffany. Very, very excited about that. We talk all things relationships and sex. And then every first Monday, we do our community pieces where we talk about domestic violence, sexual assault, violence in the community, being a leader, so forth and so on. We have our community pieces because we believe in giving that. Wanted to invite y'all out November 2nd to the BVP inaugural Purple Cabaret. We are going to be raising funds for providing safe shelter for victims of domestic violence and their children. It's going to be a party with the cause. Y'all know if I'm doing it, it's going to be a party. We're not going to be sitting around crying all night. We're going to have a good time. We're going to party. We're going to celebrate surviving domestic violence and raising awareness. So y'all come on out. Please follow us again, BVP, Project Safe Haven, and the Private Room with Tiffany. Go vote for us, Queen City Awards for the podcast of the year. Thank you. And I'm coming to the main case.
Go ahead, Trenessa Beene. Go ahead, Trenessa Beene.
I want to thank y'all for having me tonight. Sorry that I was traveling coming back from South Georgia, but this was very inspiring to me. I want to give a shout out to all the beautiful women on here and also whoever's watching. Thank you, Michael. I forgot your name, sweetheart. What's your name?
Southside Mike.
Other young man. Southside Mike. Thank you so much for, just giving us an opportunity to share our real truths.
For sure.
It was nothing political. All of this came from, I'll speak for me, came from my heart. And I feel like it came from their hearts as well.
Oh, yeah, I love it.
You can follow Transforming You Inc. is the organization that I founded 6 years ago. You can find us on social media, on Instagram, Facebook, even on TikTok. I don't know what I'm doing yet, but I'm learning. Also, we have a staffing company called Beene Staffing LLC that is out of Fulton, Mississippi. So yeah, just follow us. We do a lot of things in the community. We got some things coming up. She's Been Transformed is a play that's going to take place sometime soon that we're working on. So it's She's Been Transformed, He's Been Transformed, and We've Been Transformed. So so yeah, just follow us. We're doing some things. We got some things shaking and baking. And I am a life coach too. So if you're on here, it's my job to listen. So Southside Mike, you know, I give you a free session, you know, to just talk about some things.
You need somebody to talk
Get some
to.
things off your look, get some things off your chest dealing with the light
Yes,
skin
especially
chicks
that
and all.
red bone.
I mean, you know what?
You know?
I'll take the session. I'm still standing on that 20 toes down.
But I think I can
I'm
help
gonna
you
take the
You don't
change
know
session.
what
it.
you missing.
I'll
You
take the
missing
session.
out.
It's all no, I'm not missing out. I trust me.
Yes.
I know
you missing
exactly
out.
what I'm missing.
You missing out. Hey,
You
I
gotta
know
be
exactly what
open.
I'm
You
I'm gonna
gotta
come to the
be
man cave with a whole bunch of good red bone women. I'm coming to the man cave with a whole bunch of red
you
bone.
might
She
entertain.
still thinks she
Hey,
getting
you
in the
might
man
entertain.
cave. Like she still thinks she getting in that door. I like the confidence though. I love the
Hey, look,
confidence. You have to watch this
I'm
from the
coming.
window.
so
I'm coming.
with Debra Sue, Tiffany Sunshine, and Trenessa Beene, all I ask after this interview, this show, I would love for y'all to just link up. You know what I'm saying? Stay connected. Y'all are
Yes,
doing
please.
great things, you know what I'm saying, in the community. I know y'all in 3 different states, but that's what makes that unique. You know what I'm saying? To touch grounds. And that's what we need. Very powerful women. I know that we laughed and joked and we silly,
Right.
but we actually, you know what I'm saying, serious about what we do. You know what I'm saying, dealing with our brands and businesses. So that's I just want to just throw that out there, and I hope that y'all just stay connected, and then reach out to one another so that y'all can be able to, you know, use this platform to connect. You know what I'm saying? So
I love it.
Yes.
absolutely.
Love that. Love that. Love that.
Sounds good.
So,
I
this
definitely
boy
want to say
here.
thank you.
Jonathan, hook it up. I know you listening. I know you watching. Jonathan, hook it up.
Hook
You
it
know
up.
he on it. You know he tuned in. I just want to say thank you to all you lovely ladies for being here with us tonight, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate the conversation that we had. Like it was so much insight, so much knowledge, so much to grow from, like just within these conversations between, you know, men and women, and just having, you know, like he said, 3 beautiful women in 3 different states that's at the top of their games and doing what they doing at a high level. Like I love to see it. I love to see y'all keep growing, man, and keep branching out and keep just building in the community. So again, I appreciate y'all for being here with us tonight. And no, Sunshine, you will not.
I will see y'all very soon in the man cave. I'm going to see y'all soon. I'm making it happen. I don't care what you say. I'm coming.
Well,
I don't care what y'all say.
salute. Y'all have a blessed day. And
Good night, everyone. Nice meeting you all.
Connect, y'all. Connect.
Everybody.
We will.
Connect.
Okay.
We will.
Yes.
All right, love y'all.
Thank you, baby.
All right.
All right,
Bye.
love y'all. Good night.
Yes, yes.
Good night.